right, Jason's coming in the trade. DragRadialMedia.com. That's right, we're here at Holly Springs Motorsports Park. We're one take. That's all we do. We're going to get through this. Dewayne Mills, the world famous Dewayne Mills. He was world famous last year with some 4.0 passes. Then decided early spring that, well, you wanted a little different type of media. Tried out for NASA. You were in the state of Florida. You tried to launch the Camaro. We just did a full photo shoot all the way around with a video of it. I love the new front end. Let's talk just a little bit about the ride down in Georgia. You and me, it's kind of wild, and I've told a lot of friends we've talked about this. Prior last fall, we were down there talking, and I remember, because when I watched the video, I remembered our conversation. I asked Dewayne, I said, how do you know how high the front end of the car is up? You remember this? Because we were talking about how these Radio versus World Pro Drag Radio cars will go out, and it looks like they just do it, you know, carry the wheels out 300 plus foot. And Dewayne had told me, and the whole time I'm watching the video, in the back of my head, I'm replaying this because Dewayne made the comment. He goes, the wind starts coming through the bottom of the car at a different direction the higher the car goes up. And I'm like, I never thought about that because there's different orifices on the bottom of the car. So that was a whole new feeling of wind down there in Georgia, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Talk me through it a little bit.
Well, what happened was we put a 3-speed in, a close ratio 3-speed, and I just got caught. The driver didn't do a good job.
Okay.
Car come up, pedal it a couple times, started to step back down. I thought, hey, I got this, and then all of a sudden it ramped the timing back in from the shift,
right?
And it just pulled it up in second gear, and that was all she wrote. And then our pilot's license got revoked because our landing sucked. But
the crowd gave you a perfect 10. Now the crew, not so much. But
yeah.
I tell you what, it was really scary too when it started floating over, and I saw the corner of that wall coming up because it looked like it was real close to about where you were sitting in the car. And literally at that time, I know there's a lot going through your head and you're looking straight up, but could you feel the car moving towards the wall, or was there?
Yeah, when it was up, I could look at, I looked out the window and I seen it rotate over, and the wall was coming. I'm like, this is going to hurt. So I put my hand up on the parachute and I threw the chute about the same time of the impact.
Right,
so
right.
I just wanted to land back on the track and not out of the park.
Exactly. And you and me, we've done this for years. And you're right, 9 times out of 10, bad wrecks are bad wrecks. But once you leave the racing surface, it seems like you get in the dirt and the grass, things start tumbling and it gets real brutal. So you get out of the car, you self-checked out, things are fine, you're looking at your hot rod, you take it up. Where do we go with the car once it's ready?
Now we started disassembling it at the racetrack, and we delivered it to Larry Jeffers 2 days later, and he had it on a jig the next day. And it's in the middle of the car, and back was fine, just need to front half it, and that's what he done. He got started.
Which, from what you went through, is pretty phenomenal. That just shows the testimony of how well the car was built, because you literally were 180 plus miles an hour flying.
Oh yeah, it didn't really do any other damage. I mean, the body panels, doors, quarters. The only thing that left that made it through the wreck was one weight bar, the roof, the trunk lid, and one cell panel on the wing. That was it.
Just enough to know it was your girl.
Oh yeah.
So we get the car back together. I noticed we've got the new front end on it. Any new additions underneath the hood, or are we starting with the traditional power?
Yeah, same power plant. We just took it apart, put rods and freshened it up, and stuck her back in, and that's pretty much it. Larry Jeffers done his twist on it, and done a great job, and got us out in a timely manner. That's great. Fuel Tech, there's a bunch of people that helped us get back. Sand Tough, Mark Mincer, Strange. A
lot of good people out there in the racing industry. Yep. And it was amazing too, because I know, once everybody gives you your time to settle down, I'm sure the phone started blowing up, hey, we need to get this car back out there, which is awesome. Just shows the testament of the amount of your sponsors and stuff that are out there.
Right on.
Now, I know last night you've only had the car out a couple of times, rolled out the back door. It looked a little soft on the start, still goes out the back door 190 plus. Just still getting your feet back wet in this, or are we just trying some new stuff?
No, we're just trying some stuff. Working on some inverter stuff with Pro Torque Joe.
Right.
And just trying to get her lined out. Jamie's trying some stuff. That's why we're testing.
Okay.
When it comes qualifying time, I'm sure Turn It Up Timmy will get
Turn
her
it
done.
up, Timmy. He's going to be turning it up. That's right. So, all right, brother. Like I said, awesome. It freaked the world out what happened down in Georgia. Got Woody out there. He's showing us his best off-camera view, which is usually when he's turned around. He's not used to shooting this kind of film. But I tell you what, awesome. I'm glad to have you back here racing with us, and good luck this weekend, brother.
All right, buddy. Thank you much.
All right, take care. DragRadialMedia.com. Back to you, Jason. We got to go find some more victims.